Do you have an Android phone? Let me show you how to quickly unsubscribe from unwanted emails and how to clear your cookies and cache. Hi, welcome to Zgadgetreview. As I said in the teaser, if you are an Android user, I'm going to show you two different things that you should be doing on your phone in a regular basis. One of those is unsubscribing from emails that you probably are tired of getting, sometimes spam, or maybe an email that you were okay getting before, but now you're like, I don't want to get this anymore. Of course, you can always go on that email and look for the unsubscribe button and then go into the unsubscribe page and then go through whatever hoops that website might put you through in order to unsubscribe. But as my experience has been, and maybe yours as well, sometimes that unsubscribe button doesn't do anything and you continue getting the freaking emails that you don't want. So I'm going to show you a different way to unsubscribe, an easier way to unsubscribe, a faster way to unsubscribe, and you don't have to leave your Gmail app. Now, quick caveat is this will only work if you have a Gmail account. If you have Outlook or Yahoo or any other email service, it isn't going to work because it isn't going to give you that option. So this, once again, only works if you have a Gmail account, a Gmail email account. Right? Makes sense? In the same place. Let me show you how to do that. Okay, so once you open your Gmail, you go into the promotions tab, and that's where you press on the three lines or the hamburger button, whatever you want to call it. It's on the left-hand side. So you click on promotions. That's where you're going to find any emails that are most likely, again, considered promotional emails, as the name of the tab says it. So I'm going to look for this Reebok email that I have here that I haven't looked at. So let's say you just received this email. You click on the email and you look at it and you go like, okay, I'm tired of getting Reebok emails, right? So we go on the right-hand side now on the three dots on the top part, move to snooze, change labels, mark not important, and subscribe. So where you hit that unsubscribe is where you will be removed from this. So unsubscribe. And then it's going to tell you, are you sure you like to stop receiving similar messages from, and I don't know what that is, but yes, unsubscribe. So now it is going to give you that choice to not only unsubscribe, but also move it to spam. So if you were to get emails from the same place in the future, then you could report it as a spam email. So we'll go directly into your spam folder and you can get rid of it. That's the simple way to unsubscribe from emails. Very easy, right? Now let's move on to the next section of this video, and that will be how to clear your cookies and cache. And it is important to do this every once in a while because sometimes you might find that your phone is a little sluggish, a little slow to work, and a lot of times it's because it has too much cache and cookies stored on the device, making it slow. So sometimes when you clear those things, it makes the phone a little faster. Of course, also phones become slower the older they get. But the other thing that you might want to do this for is because depending on websites that you go to, if you're not paying attention to how to opt out of cookies and things like that on different websites, there might be things that are actually keeping track of your browsing history. So for example, if you go to search for something that you wanted to purchase and all of a sudden you're getting targeted ads about a specific product, that's most likely because there's a cookie on your device that is keeping track of the things that you're searching in order to serve you ads. So if you find that annoying, if you want to figure out a way to solve it, this is going to be the way to do it. Let's start with Chrome. We go on the three dots and you have the menu that opens up. You go to settings. And once you're in settings, you go to where it says privacy and security. So privacy and security, app on the top where it says clear browsing data, clear history, cookies, site cache. Once you're there, you're going to see three choices. Here you can make it so you just clear your browsing history, where you just clear your cookies and site data, and you clear any cache images and files. So You can do one individually or you can do all three. So if I do all three here, I'm going to get rid of my browsing history because I need it. But I don't need that cache images or the cookies and data. So I'm just going to go and clear. It's going to give me all the websites that I have stuff saved from. I'm going to say clear. And so there we go. So if you go back to clear browsing data, it's going to show you less data. So for example, I have 1 megabyte of stuff stored under my cache images and files versus before it was over 300. So that's a way to do it on a Pixel device or if you're using Chrome as your web browser. Let's move on to how to do it on Samsung. If you have your Samsung web browser, you go to the bottom right-hand corner and you click the options button, which is also the 3 lines at the bottom. Now, this is going to bring you the menu. There you go to settings. Under settings, you tap where it says personal data, and then you tap delete browsing data. Now, this is going to open the menu that looks kind of like the Chrome menu that I just showed you, and it's going to give you the 3 choices of browsing history, cookies and site data, cache images, and file. But this is also going to add the extra 2 choices for passwords and autofill forms. So if you have saved any passwords on your pages that you're using on the browser, you can go ahead and delete it this way. If you have any information that is being used to autofill forms, but you don't want to do it anymore, or you change your mind about having that information available on your device, this will also give you that choice of getting rid of that. Now, lastly, I'm going to show you how to tailor your cookies. It's something that is very easy and something that I recommend you to do, especially if you don't want your browsing history tracked and all that. It's not 100% perfect, but in my opinion, it's better for you to be able to tailor your experience and the information that you want to share with websites versus just letting them have whatever information you want. I'm here on Eurogamer, and as you can see, they're talking about my privacy and stuff. And I can go and accept all cookies, which means that I'm not picking anything. I'm just going with whatever they're offering. Or I can go under cookie settings, which is going to allow me to tailor the cookies that I'm allowing them to use. So I'm going to go ahead and clear cookie settings. As you can see here, everything's checked off because I've checked it off before. The only thing that I cannot change is always active. So for example, here they have performance cookies. They give you an explanation of what the cookie does. And if I want to have it on, as you can see, it turns blue. If I want to have it off, it grays out. Most likely, if it's the first time you're doing this, all these things that are in gray are going to be in blue for you. But there's things that I cannot change. For example, always active. So as I said, it gives you the information here. If you want to read more, you can go into the legal text or what the vendors say. And then obviously I go here, confirm my choices. And now going forward, this is going to take care of that for me. If you just close that box without accepting or making any changes, technically you are accepting it by default because you did not make any choices. So if you are just closing that box and moving on and thinking, hey, I didn't pick anything, so I'm good, you're not. It's just like saying that you're accepting all the cookies. So that was a quick, we can say, I guess, tips and tricks on how to do a few things on an Android device. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this video was helpful to you if you were ever wondering how to do these things. If you have any comments, questions, or if you would like to see more videos on how to do other things, let me know in the comment section. That is it for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. And thank you very much for watching.